This month on Pocono Mountains Magazine, the iconic Land of Love, part one of a three-part series on Cove Pocono Resorts. The year in review, all the adventures we shared with you in 2023, plus an exclusive studio performance from an up-and-coming Poconos musician.
And rising from the ashes, how two businesses are making their comeback in not just one, but two big ways. The magical tram tour is underway this season, a look back at some celebs who visited the Poconos in 2023, and two great spots for indoor fun this winter.
Hi everyone, welcome to the December edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. We are capping off 2023 here at the warm and inviting Strathmore Country Inn near Stroudsburg. I'm Jim Hamill.
And I'm Brianna Strunk.
And I'm Deanna Fontanez. This year has been memorable in so many ways, from the air show and NASCAR weekends at Pocono Raceway
to the major expansion at Great Wolf Lodge, complete with celebrity appearances. We'll get to that a little bit later in the show.
And success stories from across the region, including two businesses bouncing back after a devastating loss earlier this year. Take a look.
And don't spoil your surprise by touching your own birthday cake.
In May 2023, we took you through 4 immersive experiences at Trapdoor in Bartonsville, far from ordinary escape rooms, spanning nearly 30 rooms. We cracked codes, climbed through vents, battled wind and rain, saved humanity from the zombie apocalypse, then got to unwind with themed beverages at Madness Distillery. 1 month later, a fire destroyed it all, along with many other businesses that called Fountain Court Plaza home.
That was heartbreaking. It's not the same as losing a child, but it feels similar.
Custom set pieces and years of innovation, all gone. Yet Tone and his team vowed to rebuild.
We'll have a front desk, we'll also have a tasting bar.
And they're doing so at the Pocono Premium Outlets in Tannersville.
The space is fantastic. It was a wide open canvas to draw all over. We think it's going to be a home run location, drastically more foot traffic.
Wonderland Madhouse will be a nod to one of the experiences from Trapdoor's original location, but completely reimagined with a live cast, upside-down performances, a tipsy tea party, and down the rabbit hole mini golf.
It's how can we wow people in new ways, and if it's not something that I would want to do, I wouldn't want to make it.
And the big comeback is happening not just in this one location, but 2 locations. Welcome to the future home of Madness Distillery. You might recognize this building in Broadheadsville as the former Bulldog Liquidators, offering plenty of space to distill vodka and rum. Tone is even introducing a line of sub-flavors, while keeping signature drinks like the Zombarita, which we tasted back in May.
I thought we did pretty darn good with our flavor palette, so I'm sure all of the new cocktails will be just as good and better.
Madness Distillery also plans to host unique and edgy acts on weekends.
Cirque du Soleil style performers, acrobats, performance dancers, bands, comedians, magicians, fire breathers, sword swallowers.
Sword swallowers?
Yeah.
Losing 2 businesses, then rebuilding in 2 locations has come with challenges along the way. But in his immersive experiences and real life, Tone says it's all about overcoming obstacles.
Just haven't given up. We're just not going to stop.
Wonderland Madhouse by Trapdoor at the Pocono Premium Outlets is expected to open just in time for Christmas. Madness Distillery here in Broadheadsville to follow in early 2024. Cheers to that. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hey everyone, it's Jim Hamill right here in the Land of Love. Yes, this is Cove Haven, one of 3 Cove Pocono Resorts properties throughout the Pocono Mountains, and we're going to bring you part 1 of a 3-part series leading up to the month of love in February, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Have a need for speed? Let's take a ride around the track coming up on this episode of Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Climb a mountain one step at a time, hand in hand, strong in stride.
And meet the musician on his way up.
based right here in the Poconos. More with Pocono Showcase later in the show. But first, here's what's been making headlines in the Poconos. Pocono Raceway was awarded Event of the Year for 2023 for its sold-out NASCAR weekend in July. The Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association, or PRLA, honored the Tricky Triangle with the award over many other contenders throughout the entire state.
PRLA also hosted a hospitality career boot camp at Camelback Resort for nearly 100 students from a dozen school districts. The goal, to inspire and educate the future workforce about the many fun and rewarding opportunities within hospitality and tourism, which is the Poconos' #1 industry.
Blue Mountain Resort was listed among 6 of the best ski resorts on the East Coast. The Independent calls Blue, quote, a dream for adrenaline-seeking mountain dwellers if the thrills of the largest snow tubing hills in the U.S. with 52 lanes aren't quite enough for you.
Quality is incredibly important, especially for people who are using the snows.
WBRE TV was at Shawnee Mountain Ski Area to show how resorts started blowing snow before Thanksgiving, thanks to cooperation from Mother Nature and state-of-the-art snowmaking technology. All 6 ski resorts in the Poconos have introduced new enhancements for the season.
The Pocono Mountains is your family. Our variety of attractions will fit your budget. See what we mean? Something for everyone. You know your next memories are here. Visit PoconoMountains.com.
Hey kids, I gotta take this.
Mom, this is for you. A vacation is for the whole family, even you, Mom. And the time with your family becomes a great memory. Now you can go on vacation the same time your family does. A vacation in the Pocono Mountains means you can't wait until tomorrow. A Pocono Mountains vacation can be a special kind of mom's therapy too. Visit PoconoMountains.com.
The best Christmas tradition, your family all jammed up in the car, going to watch those beautiful Christmas lights. How about over 1 mile of thousands of twinkling lights? A new drive-through tradition at Poconos Park. Poconos Lights awaits. Every Thursday through Sunday from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve, only 2 miles north of Bushkill Falls. Mom and Dad, it's easy. Just visit PoconoMountains.com for dates and times. I wonder if Santa will be there.
Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamill here at the iconic Cove Haven in Lakeville, and this is one of 3 Cove Pocono resorts throughout the Pocono Mountains that are considered the land of love. And so over the next couple months now, we'll be talking about each of those properties as we lead up to the month of love in February. So first, we're starting with Cove Haven, which started 65 years ago with Morris Wilkins right here in the Poconos. Enjoy. Hey, so we are very fortunate to have Lindsay Williams here with Cove Pocono Resorts to give us a tour of Cove Haven here, the initial and most iconic property here in the Cove Pocono Resorts family. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you guys so much. We're so excited to have you and PTN here.
Absolutely. This is one of those spots where, you look in this room and it's got so many unique pieces to it, including the Champagne Tower.
So we have this suite decorated if you were coming for a honeymoon or a special anniversary. We have the fire roaring and a champagne toast set up for you.
So champagne, fire roaring, and that iconic champagne toast.
Definitely 7-foot tall bubble bath.
Cove Haven certainly set the wheels in motion for an industry built on love and lovers, honeymoons and heart-shaped tubs. Our Brianna Strunk did a deep dive on that history, so be sure to check out her segment on PoconoMountains.com.
There's a lot left to this room. It's multi-dimensional,
Yes,
so
there's
please.
so much to say. Over here we have a heart-shaped pool. Personal pool, it's warm.
There's a massage room and dry sauna too. But wait, there's more upstairs.
Come on through so we can show folks here the perspective from up high. This Champagne Tower, you can get right in here at the sip level, if you will, with all these bubbles here, and the jets run. It's just an amazing way to have candles lit throughout, have some romantic music on.
In the bedroom, a twinkling light ceiling and king-sized round bed.
That is a round bed for sure. Lots of pedals all set out. So you guys like to make these visits really special
Oh,
for couples,
definitely.
right?
We want to be a part of your love story. We want to make it a special occasion for you and your partner. After a long day in the land of love, you get kind of hungry.
Yes, I'm definitely always hungry. So let's go check out some food options.
Yes, let's go visit the chef in Cupid's Corner.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chef. Here we have lamb shank and seafood fra diavolo from our new menu that started today, and Chef is amazing.
It smells amazing. It looks amazing.
Every night, there's live entertainment while you eat, and then as you hit Cupid's bar, you can have a drink while the comedian is up.
Or 2, or 3. This has been an amazing stay so far, and still some activities left to go.
Yes.
But right now, a margarita flight.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Activities are a big part of Cove Haven, or any Cove property. Couples playing games with other couples. Dave and Hannah from the Philly area are first-timers, encouraged by Dave's parents who visited a decade or more ago.
We couldn't have asked for a better time to come. It's a perfect time to get like the lay of the land. We've been thoroughly enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, it's been so much fun. We've had so much like we've
exceeded
done
our
so many
expectations.
activities. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Like we weren't sure what to expect, and this is beyond. Like, I don't want to leave.
We might not leave.
They're celebrating their anniversary and found exactly the right spot to do it.
Honestly, the room we walked in and like we were like, this is not real. Like the heart-shaped tub, it's just like that lovey-dovey feel, but like the room is really nice. Like everything is just really centered around like enjoying each other's companies.
Another couple that found Cove Haven, Margaret and Corey from Los Angeles, turned their love for the land of love into a huge social following. A pretty cool hotel tour was born, or conceived at Cove Haven back in 2018. Now the couple has a calendar out and a book.
We went to Cove Haven in 2018, and we ended up even, I think, extending the trip even a night once we got there because I was freaking out, had no idea what we were about to walk into. It was truly like the best weekend of my life because everything we saw and everything we were discovering, we didn't know it even existed.
Since then, they've posed and posed some more, gaining followers, but also turning so many of those followers onto the special stuff you can only find at Cove Pocono properties.
Everything in the Poconos resorts feels like it's not just trying to cater to the internet, it's actually just trying to cater to couples. And I'm so used to, as a millennial, being like, everyone's trying to draw me in to be on the internet, to share about them on the internet, to give you a photo backdrop. Nothing in the Poconos feels like a photo backdrop for Instagram.
Countless couples celebrating love over the years. For years to come, heart-shaped tubs and all.
We have our time finally coming to an end here at Cove, but it's been amazing. But other folks, their time can start anytime at Cove, right?
Definitely, and you can book online on our website, covepoconoresorts.com, or you can find us on social media at Pocono Romance.
Very cool. So this is Cove Haven. 2 more properties left to do in this 3-part series. Paradise Stream and Pocono Palace, all leading up to the month of love.
The month of love, yes.
All right, Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us here on Pocono Mountains Magazine. This is Jim Hamill for Pocono Television Network. Thanks for watching.
Winter's here, and sometimes it's hard to find a fun indoor activity to do with your family. Well, if you're up for a little friendly competition, I've got the perfect thing. Today I'm here at S&S Speedway. Let's go inside and take a ride around the track. Hey, how are ya?
Hi, Deanna. How are you? Welcome to S&S Speedways.
Thank you. So I'm here with owner Randy. So Randy, tell me a little bit about how you guys decided to open an indoor go-kart facility.
A friend of mine, actually Dave Skirbo, that's the other part of the S. We went to an indoor track out in Reading, and we had a blast. So we decided to try it ourselves, and lo and behold, here we are.
I like it. So something you did for fun turned into a passion.
Full-time job.
So if people have never been here or have never done go-karting before, like, what can they expect?
Come in with your family. The only restrictions that we have to run the go-karts is a height requirement of 54 inches, 4'6". Other than that, ages are usually 9 to 90. A pair of safety glasses, And for the ladies and some fellas, hair longer than shoulder length.
Got my hair tie ready?
Must be tied up.
And closed-toe shoes, correct?
And, yes,
okay.
No flip-flops or open-toe shoes. Yeah, exactly.
So Randy, tell me a little bit about the cars and the track here. Like, what's different from your facility than others?
Most go-kart tracks are road course, what we call them. You know, it's lefts, rights, and so on and so forth. This is not. This simulates dirt track oval racing, and it's more on the drifting mode of driving things. So basically, got to drive with the back end of the car. Ton of fun. Feels like you're going 110 mile an hour, where tracks are only going about 18.
So is there a strategy? Because, you know, I was saying a little friendly competition is always fun. So is there a strategy to getting to the front?
Yes. Everybody's first question is, which car is the fastest one? Well, they're all the same. You know, so they're all fast. It's up to the driver to make it fast. So like I said, sometimes slow is faster. It's semi-slick.
Oh, okay.
You can't just mash the gas and expect to just drive around here. It don't work that way.
Okay. Your job is to teach me, my job is to actually drive it, right?
Right.
So Randy, do you guys offer packages? How does it work when people come in? Is it by the hour or?
We have a couple different options. You just come in. We're open on Friday from 5 to 10, Saturday noon to 10, and Sunday noon to 7. That's to the general public. So you can come in, buy ride tickets at that point in time. Buy one ride ticket or a 4 race ticket, a rookie special if it's your first time.
Yeah, that'll be me.
That'll be you. And then we also have private party deals, which is before we're open or after we close. And that's a whole different ball game, but that's
probably fun for birthdays and stuff.
Birthday parties, coming up to the Christmas thing for corporate Christmas parties.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
All right, let's go try it out.
Remember, sometimes slow is fast.
Okay. Well, I guess my competition's here. Let's get started. Randy, thank you so much for having me today. It was such a blast. Your team was absolutely amazing. They definitely like pushed me to the limit, but there's a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun.
They've been doing it for a little while too. So
I know, I heard. It was
still getting used to.
That was like no pressure. I think I kept up okay.
Oh, I think you did awesome there towards the end. Absolutely.
Yeah. Spun out a little bit, but it was fun.
And you got the 360s down pat, so that was good.
So if people want to check you guys out for more information, where can they check you guys out?
On the website is Speedways with 4 S's.com. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other platforms. So anywhere, pretty much indoor go-karts will come up with SNS Speedways.
Okay, perfect. Thank you again for having me. This is Randy from SNS Speedways, and I'm Deanna Fontanez from Pocono Television Network.
Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine. Taking aim at indoor fun in the Poconos this winter.
Plus a look back on the highlights from Pocono Mountains Magazine in 2023. We really did all that?
A look at some celebrities and rising stars who visited the Poconos in 2023.
This edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine is presented by St. Luke's Monroe Campus and East Stroudsburg University. The best Christmas tradition, your family all jammed up in the car, going to watch those beautiful Christmas lights. How about over 1 mile of thousands of twinkling lights? A new drive-through tradition at Poconos Park. Poconos Lights awaits. Every Thursday through Sunday from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve, only 2 miles north of Bushkill Falls. Mom and Dad, it's easy. Just visit PoconoMountains.com for dates and times. I wonder if Santa will be there.
Many destination resorts in the Poconos offer different experiences that allow you to relax. They are sought out to rebuild and rejuvenate the body. Day spas have become incredibly popular, and we have some of the best right here in the Pocono Mountains. Experience a new inner peace with some of the world's best spa therapies right here in the Poconos. Visit PoconoMountains.com. Now with the cold weather here, you may be looking for an indoor activity for you and your family or group of friends. Whether you're looking for a new hobby or just want to try something different, I have the perfect activity for you. Today I'm here at Splinters Hatchet and Axe Throwing. Let's go inside and check them out.
Hi, Diana.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Welcome to Splinters. Did you sign the waiver online?
I did not.
Well, let's go do it.
Right. So Shane, tell me a little bit about what made you start at Hatchet and Axe Throwing place.
So several years ago, I worked for a company in IT, and I just was done with it. So I had gone to a hatchet throwing venue a few years prior, and I thought, well, let me open one. And I grew up in the Poconos. I know it's a tourist area. So fast forward, I've been open for 2.5 years.
That's amazing. And you're right off of 611 and Route 80.
So I'm BYOB, BYOF, so a lot of places for individuals to pick up something to eat and drink before they stop in.
How many people do you allow per groups? Like, can one person come in, up to how many?
So you can rent a lane, which is a single target that holds up to 6 people.
Okay.
You can also rent a stall, which is 2 lanes with 2 targets that holds up to 12. And then I have a private room that holds up to 30.
Oh, wow, okay. Age-wise, how does that work? How young to how old?
So we allow 12 and up to throw. We allow 8 and up to spectate in this area. And in my private room, it doesn't matter what age because it's a room. We shut the door and they're safer in there than out here.
So can anybody throw? Is there like restrictions?
There is no restrictions. It's gender neutral. It's all about technique, not about strength.
Yeah.
So men and women are equal and they always show it. And attire, we prefer no open-toed shoes.
Yeah.
Well, Crocs and all that, we allow.
So I'm kind of intrigued. It's my first time. Should we go check it out?
Sure.
All right.
Starting position is very simple. Feet together, hatchet down by your side. To throw one-handed, you're gonna raise it up over your shoulder. You're gonna stop by your head, having the handle parallel to the ground, but facing the target.
Now I just have to match that same throw.
Yeah, you will. You can also do 2 hands where it's the same starting position. This time you raise it over your head, gripping it with 2 hands, taking a step this time with whatever foot you prefer, and again, throw and release around your eye line. That's pretty much it.
Should I try it out?
Nice. Nice.
Not bad for my first throw.
Maybe you're a
one-hit wonder? Is that what you're trying to say?
So for the people that can't come to my facility, I also offer a mobile unit.
Oh,
you can book it for your private event, or I can go to fairs and carnivals and whatnot.
Oh, fun. Yeah, let's try it out.
Oh, there you go.
Shane, thank you so much for having me today. I had such a blast. I loved walking around and seeing everything you guys have to offer. So if people want to see what you guys have, where can they check you guys out?
So I have a website. I also am on social media, on the Facebook and Instagram. So just look up Splinters, you'll find me. Two things that I also offer is memberships. So if people want to throw for less, they can pick one of the memberships. I also offer gift certificates, which is a very popular thing around this time of year. And if you get one for someone else, I strongly suggest you get one for yourself.
Great for the holidays, a gift for you and a gift for me.
It is.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much for having me. This is Shane, owner of Splinters, and I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network.
We're taking a magical ride through a beloved resort here in the Poconos, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Ho, ho, ho! January, February, March, April, May. We certainly had a busy year here on Pocono Mountains Magazine. A look back at the highlights, still ahead on the show.
Dee, how do we help people vacation on a budget?
Midweek deals.
Yeah, all the same things you get on the weekend, maybe more.
Midweek deals.
Monday through Friday, not as many people around, easy drive, no airfare.
Midweek deals. No promo codes and it's easy to book.
How'd you know?
Know what?
Midweek deals! Oh yeah, midweek deals.
Check out PoconoMountains.com/offers.
What is great is new, epically new.
And big.
How big is it?
Big, big, big.
Epic from the start. You will be wowed, believe me.
Wined and dined or soda and dined. They can do both.
How about a villa for the family?
Whoa, don't you just love it? It's epic.
The new Great Wolf Lodge in the Pocono Mountains. The latest epic addition to the water park capital of the world.
Go to PoconoMountains.com.
'23 is coming to an end, and what a year it was here in the Pocono Mountains.
Big expansions at resorts like Great Wolf Lodge, NASCAR's epic weekend at Pocono Raceway, and the air show.
Let's take a look back on all those memorable adventures we took you on in 2023 on Pocono Mountains Magazine. Chris?
Well, I want to.
Here at the Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, it will be all eyes on the sky.
Just meet Jerry Davis and his wife Cindy at their art factory of White Mills, and you'll soon learn how much they love art.
Well, I hit the target. Yes, let's end with a bang, guys.
There you go, nice shot. Excellent. Very good. Awesome.
We're going to head on into the Emerald Lounge.
No hands.
Progress continues being made on the $125 million expansion happening at this indoor water park resort in the Poconos.
What I am proud of is what the gay community represents, the values that it promotes. Respect, tolerance, inclusion. That gives me a lot of pride.
This is Grace Kelly in her 1942 when she was an intermediate camper.
And now we get to tell the story that that same little girl who was 12 here at camp went off to become a silver screen actress and then went on to become a princess.
And this tunnel here was started in 1900. This is a staging area for the cars.
Welcome to the #9 coal mine and museum in Lansford, the country's oldest coal mine open for tours and the world's longest continuously operated deep anthracite coal mine.
When the weather's nice, one thing I love to do is to get on a bike and get out on the trails. Enjoy nature, the sun, breathe in the fresh air.
Not only was it a big year for a lot of people, places, and things in the Pocono Mountains, but some pretty big names visited here.
Yeah, from the tank to the track and everywhere in between.
Now let's take a look at some of those celebrities and rising stars.
Hey, I am in the Poconos, and this hotel is absolutely gorgeous.
Shark Tank's Damon John recently showed his 1.4 million Instagram followers around Kalahari resorts and conventions. That's where he met with a crowd of business professionals and aspiring entrepreneurs to share his success story and strategies. After the speaking engagement, Damon even took time to connect with East Stroudsburg University students.
The local everyday heroes mentored me, and I think that hopefully, I can do for them what these amazing people did for me.
In a one-on-one interview with the Pocono Television network, Damon told us his earliest memories of the Poconos include these now iconic commercials from the honeymoon era.
I have fished in the area. I have stayed here. I love Pennsylvania,
I wouldn't want to be in any other place in my life.
Melissa Gilbert, who starred as Laura Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie, also spoke at Kalahari in 2023 about women's empowerment, a topic close to her heart.
I think I have 8 different careers, and one of them is as a motivational speaker, particularly dealing with women's issues. So I have spoken all over the country in one capacity or another. It's great to be here because it's close to home also.
She left Los Angeles for a quiet life in the Catskills and had this to say about the Poconos.
There's a big city feel available, but everybody's heart seems more small town to me, and that is where I'm most comfortable.
Over at Great Wolf Lodge, renowned interior designer and HGTV star Nate Berkus was there as the resort unveiled its $125 million expansion. He created these outdoor living areas for the new Woodland Villas. The project was special for Nate since his grandparents met at an overnight summer camp in the Poconos.
I have a lot of local families, a lot of history here in this region. I never really thought I'd be back doing design, but here I am.
2, 1.
Broadway standout Sutton Foster was part of the celebration too. She helped Great Wolf Lodge light up the night sky with this dazzling drone show. Like Damon John and Nate Berkus, Sutton also lives in New York City and says the Pocono Mountains is a great getaway.
And you're like, this is only an hour, an hour and change outside the city. It's pretty cool.
And this is special.
Celebrity chef and Food Network host Robert Irvine also spoke candidly with PTN during the opening of Vault 240 in Hawley, a members-only club from Settlers Hospitality Group.
For me, the Poconos is like home. Most of my businesses are in PA, our distillery and our protein bar company, but I've done many shows here. So for me, it's almost like a relaxing break.
In Stroudsburg, Hollywood actor Keanu Reeves was spotted exploring the downtown and posing for pictures before his band's performance at the Sherman Theater. He even sported a shirt from one of the local shops. From the stage to the sky, members of the U.S. Navy Blue Angels had a lot to say about the area ahead of their headlining act in the Great Pocono Raceway Air Show, Memorial Day weekend of 2023.
So I grew up just north of Baltimore, Maryland, so this is not too far away. Come up here and go skiing, the various mountains and just kind of get away. So I've been through here before.
Speaking of the Pocono Raceway, NASCAR's biggest names were once again there for race weekend. Driver Brennan Poole and country music artist Ben Gallagher were in on the action.
And I've been to quite a few tracks before, but this feels, I don't know, man, this is like, there's something special about here. As soon as you come in with the waterfalls coming down and going under the tunnels, and it's a special place.
For starters, there's a lot of good food up here. That's my favorite thing. There's a lot of cool, like mom and pop restaurants and bars and stuff like that. I'm a big cyclist, and we'll cycle and leave from the track and just riding through the mountains and stuff from here. Man, it's so beautiful and peaceful and quiet.
There's a look at notable guests and famous faces who visited some of our favorite Pocono places in 2023. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk. Still ahead, a new and magical way to experience the holiday season in the Poconos. Come along for the ride.
It's about you, It's about all the things we want to do.
He can sing and play the guitar, and he's from right here in the Poconos. Check out Christian Porter next with Pocono Showcase on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Change, it's about making me go insane. But never.
Interested in a medical career? Consider St. Luke's if you want to be a doctor or a nurse. Based in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, we are the area's only 4-year medical school and the largest provider of medical residencies and fellowships, and the country's longest-running school of nursing. Train at an organization that is nationally recognized in education, patient care, and quality. See why we are ranked the nation's #1 teaching hospital. Where you train matters. The best doctors and nurses train at the best hospitals. St. Luke's University Health Network.
In the Pocono Mountains, a new season is just around the corner.
And no matter what the season, there's always something exciting happening. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. The 4-season Pocono Mountains. Visit us at PoconoMountains.com. For a fun night out, come to the mountains, the Pocono Mountains.
Pocono Mountains Nightlife. Find yours at PoconoMountains.com.
Learn about our Polish community here in the Poconos by watching the Pocono Television network.
Hey everyone, Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network here along with my son Rainer. Rainer, say hi to everyone. Hi. Tonight we are taking a magical ride here at the Shawnee Inn Golf Resort and wanted to bring you along. Are you ready, Rainer? Yeah. Let's go check it out.
This is the first ever Christmas tram tour we'll do, and we are hoping that we'll do this every year. So once you get to our permanent bridge, you'll see the bridge is lit, and then you'll come over the bridge and begin to see these large trees that we've lit up to the beauty of Christmas lights, and as well as a few scenes here and there, reindeers and snowmen.
Are they all Santa's reindeer?
Yeah.
We're very fortunate this year to be able to do this Christmas tram tour out onto the island, which is normally not accessible at this time of year. For literally almost 100 years, we put up and took down a wooden bridge. We put it up in March and we took it down in November. And this year, we've been able to erect a permanent bridge that will never have to be taken down again. We'll have access 12 months out of the year to this beautiful island and all it has to offer. And on the island is our golf course. 23 of our 27 holes are on the island, and Santa's workshop is the halfway house. Here, you'll get hot chocolate and be able to get snacks and other beverages while you're here visiting Santa. This isn't the first time that we've had tram tours here at Shawnee. When Fred Waring owned the property, he had a Shawnee tram, he called it, and he brought people out to have lunch at the halfway house, here where we are now, and drove them around in the tram as part of the experience and as part of getting around the resort. And we're hoping that we'll do other tram tours throughout the year, whether it's a haunted tour or a historic tour. These trams are electric. They have heaters. There are sides that go down so you can keep the heat inside. The tram takes you through the Christmas trail. You will hear Christmas carols throughout your trip. You will also hear the narrator give you a few insights to what's going on here on the island, as well as an opportunity to sing a few carols yourself.
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
When you take the tram ride, we've also started some special dinners in the River Room, which you can book when you're booking your tram ride, as well as you can also go to our holiday market that we're starting in our lobby on December 6th. And then you can also go see our creches, which we have over 100 creches from around the world. Those you can see as you're doing the tram ride as well. We started this tram tour because we are a family resort and we We sort of believe in the togetherness of family, and we're hoping that this can be a tradition for families from now on to come here, enjoy their holidays with us, and see Santa's Workshop, and just enjoy the magic that we all enjoy here at Shawnee.
The tram tour runs nightly now through New Year's Eve. You don't have to be a guest at the Shawnee Inn Golf Resort to ride, but advance reservation is strongly encouraged. So what do you think, Santa? Did Rainer make the naughty or the nice list?
Rainer made the nice list.
Way to go, Rainer! Wow! For Santa, Rainer, and myself, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas! Highlighting some of our amazing Pocono musicians. We'll give you a sneak peek at the latest episode of our new show coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
East Stroudsburg University. Dozens of degree opportunities, taught by exceptional faculty. Exciting campus life and the beauty of the Poconos. ESU, where everything you want is closer than you think.
The best Christmas tradition, your family all jammed up in the car, going to watch those beautiful Christmas lights. How about over 1 mile of thousands of twinkling lights? A new drive-through tradition at Poconos Park. Poconos Lights awaits. Every Thursday through Sunday from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve, only 2 miles north of Bushkill Falls. Mom and Dad, it's easy. Just visit PoconoMountains.com for dates and times. I wonder if Santa will be there.
All right, stand by. Sound speeds.
We have to get the word out about a great Pocono Mountains vacation.
Wait, don't wait for 5 years.
Well, if this fine team can't figure it out, I shall invent it myself.
Good luck with that. Don't we already have the travel guide? Yes, for 5 years and PoconoMountains.com.
Note to Chris, Pocono Mountains Magazine, no travel guide.
For your free guide, go to PoconoMountains.com.
Hey everyone, Brianna Strunk here. We are at the Sherman Theater, a premier music venue in the Pocono Mountains where acts from all over the world have performed. The Pocono Television Network is excited to team up with Blue Ridge Cable and Gary C. of Poco 103 to highlight some of our amazing Pocono-based musicians through a new program called Pocono Showcase. We wanted to give you a sneak peek at our latest episode with someone who's performed on this stage many times and whose name you might recognize from his time on NBC's The Voice. Take a look.
Christian, you play with a lot of fellow musicians here in the area. Anybody you'd like to mention?
Always. There's amazing musicians in this area. Too many to say their names today, but definitely there are musicians in my band. They're local, named Walter Lee and Ian Kirk. My drummer, Zach Kelsch, and my bassist, John Ventry. My pianist, Patrick Curson, and his brother, Alex Curson. And then we've got a few regional guys like Tyrone Fredericks Jr., who's my saxophone player. And all of us are collectively, part of what I do, but we also have our separate identities at the same time. So it's really cool to mix and mingle between everyone else's projects and bringing those inspirations alongside of me. But I love connecting and collaborating with other musicians around here. I promote myself as much as I can, but I love promoting artists that are either up and coming or beyond me.
What are some of your favorite places to play in the area?
If I'm talking locally on my favorite places, the people that brought me from the ground up, I do have to mention Sarah Street Grill. Even with their change of pace from COVID, if it wasn't for Sarah Street Grill, I wouldn't be here today. And I started playing open mic there when I was about 14, 15 years old. And they gave me one of my first opportunities when I was about 16. And I was playing a late night gig from 9 to 12, and my parents had to stay with me because I was too young to be in the bar. And as soon as midnight hit, I was, gotta go home, we gotta do some homework. But if it wasn't for them and other locals like the Warrior Bar, the new venue Finola's Irish Pub on Main Street, Shimsa, Floods, all those guys on Main Street have been super supportive. But even beyond that, the Sherman Theater has been amazing for local artists like myself because they bring in the regional and the national acts and they give opportunities to people like me to support those shows. Not only that, they'll give opportunities when I deserve or a musician like myself deserves a headlining slot. And I've done multiple shows there, most recently a headline release of my latest album that I just put out.
You've recorded some music. How can people find out more about you?
So I just put out a new album called Collaborations with Myself. It was a record that I recorded during the pandemic, hence by myself. I did all the pre-production, drums, bass, guitar, piano, vocals, and through technology, I've been able to outsource some of those parts to my local drummer bassist, Walter Lee, Ian Kirk, and had them contribute online to recording this album. And it's an album that was an experimental album because we were all confined to our houses and trying to figure out who we were at the end of the day. And put out this album. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Google, Amazon, all those places. And more specifically, you can go to christianportermusic.com to find anything and everything.
Let's go out where no one goes. Take the less traveled path and roll. See some places we've never seen, like all the ones in their magazine. Live out all the dreams before they write this endless story about us. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we want to do. Ooh. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. But never will I be your ball and chain. Let's take some chances, go somewhere I don't know, and I hope you don't despair. Climb a mountain one step at a time, hand in hand, strong in stride. Live out all the dreams before they rust. Write this endless story about us. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we want to do. Ooh. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. Yeah. But never will I be your ball and chain. Take my hand, we'll make it. Love so strong, can't break it. And if it fails, I'll save it. Even if I'm falling without a warning. 'Cause it's about me, it's about you, it's about all the things we want to do. Ooh. It's about life, it's about change, it's about making me go insane. but never will I be your ball and chain. 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 But never will I be your ball and chain.
Jim, that was pretty good.
Not bad.
But to watch the full segment with Christian Porter, plus future editions of Pocono Showcase, you can head to PoconoTelevision.com or watch the Pocono Television Network anytime, anywhere.
Thanks again for watching all year long. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
We'll see you in 2024. Bye now.
Happy holidays from all of us at PTN, the Pocono Television Network.